What is going on, everyone? The NBA is back. The All-Star break is finished. Lakers have a game tonight against the Charlotte Hornets in a game where I feel like LeBron James should just sit out in. I'll explain all that right after let you guys know that Lakers Talk Daily is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. Look, in a game against the Charlotte Hornets, sit out this game. They're not a good basketball team. The Lakers should be more than capable of beating a Charlotte Hornets team without LeBron James in the starting lineup. Without LeBron James in the rotation at all. The Lakers should be able to handle a game against the Charlotte Hornets. Look, the Charlotte Hornets are a really young team. They're banged up. Who knows if Mark Williams is going to play? We know LaMelo Ball has been banged up. He should be expected to play. He's listed as probable. But look, man, you got a game against the Charlotte Hornets. And in the following game, you got a game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Don't get me wrong. The Portland Trail Blazers have been hot over these last couple weeks. They have been playing really well. They're starting to figure it out. They're starting to buy into the Chauncey Billups product. But still, I still feel like this is a game. These are two games the Lakers should win without LeBron James in the lineup. J.J. Redick said after practice, like, look, we're managing this injury the best way possible. There was some swellness that he said that occurred for LeBron James over the All-Star weekend, and some bruising. And, we're just trying to attend to this injury the best way as they can. And he's saying that they've been managing this injury all year long, all season long. So, honestly, I'll give credit to LeBron James for playing through a lingering injury like that, a foot injury, especially how active he is, how much movement he's doing on the offensive end and on the defensive end. That's a huge factor to what LeBron James has been doing. Now we got to consider that he's playing through injuries. But still, man, the Lakers should try to get LeBron as healthy as possible. So meaning that when you got a game against the Hornets, you got a game against the Portland Trail Blazers, these are games you can sit them out, get rest, get that extra 2 days of rest that they needed. Because when you go into Saturday, when you play against the Denver Nuggets, in Denver, that is a game where you're going to need LeBron James. We want LeBron James to be fully ready to go. And who knows if he plays against a game like that against the Hornets. I'm just saying this, it can happen in any game. I'm just saying that the more and more he's continuing to play on this, who knows how much bruising, how much swellness is going to continue to grow. So if you can limit LeBron James as much as possible in games like that, and only factor in the games, the real hard, heavy hitting games, like the Denver Nuggets. And then the following game, you got the Dallas Mavericks, who are banged up. It's okay. And then a following game like that against the Timberwolves, and then back-to-back against the Clippers, like those are hard-fought Western Conference opponents that will make up the standings from getting the Lakers from the 5th seed to the 4th or 3rd seed. Lakers are only 2 games behind Denver for that 3rd spot. They're a game behind the Houston Rockets for that 4th seed spot. Lakers got a chance to do something that they have not been able to do these past couple seasons, to get out of the play-in tournament, to get an automatic playoff bid, already be in the playoff spot, solidify their spot in the playoffs. And I get it. If you guys are going to be concerned, LeBron doesn't play much with Luka. If he sits out these games, where is the chemistry going to come from? How is Luka going to be able to fit in with LeBron if he's sitting games out? But look, we want LeBron James healthy for the rest of the season. We don't want him healthy just right now. We're looking for advancement past playoffs. So I'm not saying he's going to be sitting out when a lot of these last 30 games of the season. No. What I'm saying is he needs to go out there and try to nurse an injury like that against the teams that the Lakers are capable of winning without him in the lineup. So I feel like the Lakers and J.J. Redick should make that decision. Like, hey, look, we're going to sit you out tonight against the Hornets. We're going to sit you out tonight against the Portland Trail Blazers. We want you to be ready to go come the Denver Nuggets. And that's fine, because that gives Luka time to be selfish, understand what his role is in his offense, and his role is as far as his Lakers team. The offense is going to be ran through Luka Doncic eventually. That's how it's going to be. That's the reality of it. That's why they acquired Luka Doncic. He's a young star. They are going to build around him. This is going to be Luka Doncic's team when LeBron James decides to leave. So, with that being said, LeBron James non-rotation shouldn't be a big problem, because Austin Reaves as your third best option and Hachimura as your fourth best option. They've been playing really well. His defense has been stepping up, and it gives time for Luka to figure out which ways he can be selfish. And I get it's going to make it difficult when LeBron James gets back into the lineup, but it will make it more easy for Luka Doncic to understand, okay, these are my spots. This is where I can get to. This is where I can get going. And it's true. But if LeBron James can't play in an all-star game, an all-star weekend, why would we want to risk playing him in a game against the Charlotte Hornets where the injury can grow more, or a game like against the Portland Trail Blazers? So like I said, I'm not knocking him. And it's the NBA. You can get any team's best game, and the Lakers sure do get every team's best game. But it's okay to sit him out. And you don't have to prove anything. He doesn't have to prove anything as far as trying to play through an injury. No. Try to nurse it the best way you can and get healthy for those real heavy-hitting opponents. Because that last stretch in March, that first week of March, it's going to be tough. I mean, there's a stretch in March where it's going to be tough when you have to go against Denver. I can't stress enough. Minnesota, those top Western Conference opponents that can make a difference in the playoff standings. So I'm standing by that. That's what I feel. I feel like LeBron James should be sitting games like this out going forward for the rest of the season. If you guys have anything different, feel free to say so. Want to talk a little bit more about this right after my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
As I mentioned in this episode, I feel like LeBron James should be sitting games out like this against opponents, weaker opponents like the Charlotte Hornets and the Portland Trail Blazers. However, I was talking to Sedano yesterday on Sedano and Cap, where he played a clip of Patrick Beverley, former Laker Patrick Beverley, talking about how Lakers have the chance to do something really special. They have the quest for a title, a good title run. He feels like Austin Reaves, being the Lakers' third best player, he is the best third player option for any team in the NBA. And I'm looking at different teams in the West, different teams in the East, and see who their third option is. And can I disagree with Patrick Beverley? Yes, because there's other guys who on the other NBA teams whose third player can do a little bit more than Austin Reaves. But what I will say is I understand where Patrick Beverley is coming from, because Austin Reaves has developed and he's taken on a more significant role with this Lakers team. When the Lakers did not have no point guard and they got rid of D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reaves took on a lot of the responsibility as far as playmaking. He was actually crashing the glass, getting rebounds, moving the ball really well, and he was shooting at a high rate. And being able, he had a career high the other night against the Indiana Pacers. So Austin Reaves is capable of doing things, and that's why I see where Patrick Beverley is coming from. Still don't know how I feel about him being a third best option, but he has grown into that role and being able to take over games. So let me know how you guys feel about Austin Reaves being a third best player on this team going forward for the rest of the season. We don't know what obviously next season is going to look like. Lakers are going to hit this offseason hard. I don't want to talk about it. It's another story. But I'm just saying, how do you guys feel about Austin Reaves being the third best player, the third best option, and Rui Hachimura being the fourth best option? Can those two help this Lakers team get over it and be real legit contenders? Let me know. Please get in the comment section. But as always, appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.